My newest photo book, New York 35 through 35, is now live and available directly from Amazon. Visit milmidstudios.com and thank you for your support. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Jamil's MILMID Studios. We are going to be talking about a recent camera acquisition. And I'm not talking about this Leica M4 with the Safari repaint. I'm actually talking about this Leica Q2 monochrome. And you may be wondering, why does this Q2 monochrome look this way? We'll get into that in a second. I have a very special package today that I want to unbox in front of you guys. As you know, if you've been paying attention to my channel, December 2025, I'm releasing New York 35 through 35. And what that is essentially, I showed you the camera, this Leica M4 Safari repaint with the Monochrom 35mm f2 version 3. Beautiful lens. I took this combo to New York City recently, and the reason I went to New York was because I wanted to start another installment for my 35 through 35 photo book series available on Amazon. My most notable release was the Japan 35 through 35, which even to this day, since I released it, you guys have continued to support me. Whenever I look at my reports on KDP, like I see people from Italy, from Germany, from Canada, the States, even from Japan, making purchases on that book. So I just want to thank you guys so much for that continued support. 35 through 35 is essentially 35 images through a 35mm lens. Now, I took it a step further when I went to New York because we shot on 35mm film. So it's like 35 through 35 on 35. It's crazy. So we're gonna unbox this right now. And what this is essentially is a proof copy that I picked up from KDP just to make sure that everything looks good before I go live on Amazon. Got my balaclava. It gets cold out here in the wintertime, so I got my balaclava. We got some Tux personal cleaning pads. Now, act like you know, my wife is about to give birth. If you know, you know. We got some D3 plus K2 supplements. Getting older, so you know. And here we are, New York 35 through 35. This is the cover that I decided to go with. We'll get into this in a second. I haven't even looked inside of it yet. I'm excited to see how the photos turned out. Let's talk about the Leica Q2 monochrome. This one in particular is special because, as you can see, it has a safari green, or a military green, if I could say that. I applied this today, and it took me about 45 minutes to apply this skin. Now, this video is not sponsored by AlphaGuard, but I just really wanted to make this video. And if you haven't heard about AlphaGuard, they're a company and they do like precision vinyl skins for your camera. Be sure to check out alphaguard.com. Like I said, this is not sponsored, but this is a product that I've used time and time again. My Canon R3, when I used to shoot Lumix, my S1R, I had it in this same color. My Canon R3, I had an obsidian blue. It looked pretty sharp. On my Leica M11P, I use this skin as well. So I've used AlphaGuard a lot, and I think it's a really great product. And if you guys want to personalize your camera and, you know, make your own Safari version Q2 monochrome, or just a Q2, definitely check them out. alphaguard.com. So it took me about 45 minutes to an hour to put this guy on. I could have, you know, spent even longer if I wanted to make it perfect, but I got it to a point where it's quite nice and the fit and finish is really good. This is precision cut, so as long as you're careful and you take your time, you're gonna get really, really snug, really tight fitting vinyl skin on your camera. Now, I was really impressed to see the detail that they put into these vinyl wraps and how well it fits on this camera. As you can see, this skin is actually for the Q2. So there's this opening here because on the Q2, you have the red Leica symbol right here. Because this is the monochrome and it's completely blacked out, it literally is just black. So that's one little nuance. They don't make one particularly for the Q2 monochrome. So this was for the Q2, just a regular Q2. Again, like on my Leica M4, I have the Safari repaint. It was done very well, and putting them both together, slightly different. This is more of like an olive, where this is more of like a military green. So one thing that I noticed, oh yeah, and also like for the cap, like it's perfect, man. Like it looks like it came this way from the factory. The hood, the lens hood itself, it has its own wrap. Like the macro function, like that's wrapped as well. That's the sort of detail that we're dealing with. So in your purchase, they give you these tweezers and then this like little squeegee tool that allows you to really get a nice precision finish when you're applying this skin. So yeah, you know, other than the aesthetics that you get out of using a skin, I think the practical use of having a skin on your camera, if you look online on eBay or whatever, or you look at a used Q2, a lot of them, the lens hoods are banged up, the corners, not only just the Q2s, but just like any camera really, the corners are banged up a bit, like on the bottom. And, you know, in some cases, it's nice to have that, you know, used looking camera. So there is something to be said about that. But in this case, like I got a really nice condition Q2 monochrome, and I wanted to kind of preserve that while at the same time adding my own personal touch to the camera. And this is what we got right here. All right. My portrait looks pretty good. My mug is the first picture that you see. And no, my picture is not one of the 35 images, okay? Let's call it the 36th image. Yeah. I think I got the color down. I think it looks good, guys. www.milmidstudios.com. You can type in New York 35 through 35. By the time this video is out, this book will be live. And again, guys, like I really do appreciate the support that you offer me. I believe I have this guy up for $15 US. Your support is greatly, greatly appreciated. I do want to go through the pages because I did have to tweak some of the images and the colors, and wow, I think I got it right with this last iteration. Man, the Cinestill 800T, this was my first time in New York shooting with it, and I was blown away. You go down to Times Square and there's so much synthetic light, and I think that's really where the Cinestill 800T shines, because you get that nice red halation when shooting at a bright light source. So yeah, like it's really something when you look at some of these pictures. New York 35 through 35, my newest iteration to my 35 through 35 series. Again, guys, thank you so much for your support. It continues to be humbling. Like I've sold over maybe 110 copies of Japan 35 through 35, and that is extremely humbling for me that 110 or so people would take the time to invest in my work. I mean, it's a Amazon printed book, but at the same time, I do appreciate the fact that you guys would support and, you know, invest in my work. So thank you so much for that. If you do, and if you can support, be sure to pick this book up. Also, Japan 35 through 35 if you haven't as yet. And I have a few others as well. And also, guys, let me know what you guys think about this vinyl wrap. Let me know if you're interested. Again, it's alphagard.com. I've always been happy with their product, with their customer support. Shipping time's not too bad. And yes, the cost. Let's talk about the cost real quick before we end this video. So I have my invoice here. I paid the subtotal for the product itself, the wrap, and the tools, $87 Canadian. So that's got to be somewhere around like $70 or even maybe like $68 US. Shipping for me was $18, taxes $4.35. So a total of $109.35 Canadian. So that's under $100 US easy. And I have what looks like a completely different camera. And that like safari color with the yellow filter looks deadly. Like it looks so good. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, if you like it, if you'd rather just, you know, rock your Q2 monochrome with the regular black finish. I mean, it's a beautiful camera as it is. But again, like I said, in addition to the aesthetic beauty that you get out of a skin like this, and they have a bunch of different colors that you can get, you also get some protection from superficial, you know, dings and dents. And bruising. So again, guys, thank you so much for your continued support. www.milmidstudios.com. Follow me on Instagram at milmidstudios, at mlmdst.bw for my black and white content, and mlmdst.film for my film photos. Thank you guys. Remember, the best gear is the gear you have, and the best photos are the ones you take. Don't forget to keep on shooting.